How's everybody? How are you? Live via satellite from New York City and Virginia. This is Topic Talk Television. How are you? I hope everything is going well for you. And let's make sure we're doing okay. All the equipment looks good. Mics are good. Everything is good. And we are back with you. Let's start off live via satellite from New York City and Virginia. Let's start off. We haven't been on for a while. We had some problems. Some people wanted to get on the show. They were irresponsible. So they never got on, and they wanted to work on it, and they never got on. So we had to get rid of them, and new people came in, and we're supposed to have a new co-host working with us. He's not here yet. So anyway, we're live from New York City. Everywhere else, it's DVD delay. This is Topic Talk. America's new talk show sensation, Canada's new talk show sensation. Sue Harvey's still with us, thank God for that. My name is Smokey River, how are you? We're going coast to coast, live from New York City. Everywhere else, it's DVD delay. I am Smokey River, this is Susan Harvey, this is Topic Talk. Okay, this is America's new talk show sensation, Canada's new talk show sensation, and we're live from New York City. From my friends at the Manhattan Neighborhood Network in New York. Everywhere else, it's DVD delay. All right. Now, you could come on this show, talk about anything you want. We did have openings. We have a few left. An assistant director, a couple of camera operators, and that's it. Okay. So I'm going to explain what we are, like I just did. And let me tell you about the stations we're on. Okay, we're live from New York City, like I said. I'm Smokey River. Susan Harvey's with me. We're coming from the Manhattan Neighborhood Network. Going on the cable systems, Time Warner, RCN, Verizon, Fios in New York City. MNN at YouTube Television. And MNN Vimeo Television. There's something new. VIMEO Television, which is a new television station through the internet, and they have chat rooms in there. You could check it out over there. It's MNN VIMEO Television. MNN at YouTube Television. The Manhattan Neighborhood Network through Time Warner, RCN, Verizon, Fios on the iPhone and iPad in New York City. BCAT, Brooklyn Community Access Television through Time Warner Cablevision and RCN, Verizon, Fios in Brooklyn. Also, BCAT, it's youtube.com/BK Independent Television on YouTube. You could see it on the internet, just like when I said with New York City, at mnn.org. In Brooklyn, it's it's Brick. It's really, they say Brick. That's the way they pronounce that. Brick Arts, they corrected me on that one. It's Brick Arts, BRICARTS, media.org on the internet. Time Warner in New Jersey, Bergen, and Hudson counties. Something new over there, it's automation. Comcast Cable, New Jersey. The Comcast Network out of Philadelphia, that's national. Telstar 2 and 3, Spacedar 1 and 2 satellite in the United States. Satcom 5 satellite in Canada. U66, the Talk Music Network from Virginia Beach. Talk during the day, music at night. ATT Cable, Florida. Comcast Cable, Dallas, Texas. RCN Cable in Chicago. Cablevision, Las Vegas, Nevada. TV 21, Blackjack Television, Reno, Nevada. Community Television, Comcast Cable. Time Warner in California, Continental Cablevision in California, RCN Cable in California, Comcast Cable, California, Sunshine Cable, TV9, Colorado Springs, through Verizon Fios in Colorado Springs at Channel 23, Comcast Cable, Denver, Colorado, RCN Denver, Colorado, Houston Community Television, TV 18, Comcast Cable, Houston, Texas, the Verizon Fios Network, going national on Verizon Fios only. New stations, QPTV, Queens, New York, through RCN, Time Warner, and Verizon Fios. CTV, Staten Island, New York, through Time Warner Cable. You could thank her for that one. And if you're watching on the professional stations and least access, what they're going to do, they're going to break at the 13-minute mark for their commercials and their spots, and they'll continue the DVD. They pause the DVD, then they continue after at the 19-minute mark. So that's for the least access professional stations. If you're watching on public access, we're going nonstop for 28 minutes, coast to coast. All right. Now, there are some things that are not typed into the character generator, so I'm going to say it orally. I would like to thank Concepcion Alvarez, our producer for this one, director Buddy Dark, Susan Harvey, got a new host. He just showed up, but he's outside. He'll be on the next show. You'll see him on the next show. It's Gabriel Aaron. I'm Smokey River, and for more information, I'm going to give you the numbers and the email that's typed in. This is America's new talk show sensation, Canada's new talk show sensation. It's Topic Talk, live from New York City. Everywhere else, it's DVD delay. We're going coast to coast. Come on the show, talk about anything you want. We do have a few openings left. Most of it is filled already. We got assistant director opening, 2 camera operators, and that's that. All right, so Susan Harvey's still with us. Gabriel Aaron, I don't know if he's going to use his real name. He just showed up. You'll see him next week. And that's that. I'm going to tell you where you could call us and email us. You know something? Let me try to get it on this character generator. I haven't been here since April. Like I said, we had some problems with this show. We've had some staff changes. We were way ahead of ourselves from doing a lot of shows in the winter, and we finally aired everything. And we're back in the studio once again with you, America. We're going coast to coast. This is who we are. We're our Media One Rock Solid Broadcasting Topic Talk. This is where you could call us. If you want to call us and you want to work on the show and you want to come on the show and talk about things, it's 201-224-0684, 212-WTV-GOON, G-O-O-N, 212-WTV-4MOM, 4MOM, 201-969-0873. I know that last number is hard to see on the white table, but it's 917-379-0634. And if you want to email us, this is where you can. It's buddymountain@aol.com, rockyplanet@aol.com, and that's pretty much the story. So, hi, Sue. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay, I guess. Okay. Okay, we'll talk about some stuff. Is there something you want to talk about before I get to my list? Welcome back, Sue.
Thank you. I'm just really pleased to see that the Daily News and the City of New York is assisting the New York City Housing organization that's had a lot of problems throughout the years, and it sounds like there's going to be a lot of changes for the people in city housing, and you know, it's been huge within a week or two about all the discoveries made with the disorganization. So, and I just want to say I just want to say how sad it is that Helen Gurley Brown died this week. She was a very pivotal person in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and to a lot of us women, and it's very sad. She died at 90, and she contributed a lot to.
90? Wow, that's pretty old, though.
Yeah, it is pretty old, but still sad. The end of an era.
Notice this year a lot of people are dying. Matter of fact, I have a lot of things that have people that just died. We're a little bit behind all these topics. Anyway, maybe we'll get to that. Well, let's see if I could try to skip through it. There were some people that did just die.
A lot of people died.
Look at all these topics. We are way behind on this show. Jesus. Let's see who died. Talking about that. That's a very good topic to talk about, but I'm trying to find them. Wow, it's tough. Well, I guess we'll get to it sooner or later.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what about the man that was instrumental in public access television.
Oh, yeah. Stoney?
Mr. Stoney.
Yeah,
he died
Yeah, he
just
died.
recently.
He died.
And how old was he?
Wow, he was old. He was 90-something years old.
Yeah, he was over 90.
Dick Clark, we spoke about the other time, he's dead. We know Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston is dead. Pete Fornatale, he's a disc jockey. He was a very popular disc jockey in New York. He's dead. Jesus, the Angel of Death is really working overtime. Wow. I'm trying to find it. I know I have some things of people that died. We know Donna Summer dies at a very young age. Our condolences to Donna Summer and family. She's dead.
Should Caleb come in now?
What's that?
Should Caleb come in now?
No, we're in the middle of a show. He'll have to wait for next week.
Next week?
Jackson. Yeah, Hal Jackson dies at 97. Now, Hal Jackson was a DJ on WBLS, which is a radio station here in New York, founder of Inner City Broadcasting that owns WBLS. He's gone. Let's see what else we have here. I know there's some other people that died since we're talking about it. I'm trying to find them.
I guess, and then we should start talking about the living, huh?
Yeah, maybe we should. But let me see if I could just go through it really quickly. 12 minutes already. Wow. Really quick. I know there's some other people that died lately. Just a few days ago, too. Let's see. Wow, I got a lot of topics here. Well, Conception Alvarez is really working overtime with all this. Oh, Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith is dead at 87.
Very sad.
He
didn't
buried
make it to 90.
After his death in the Carolinas. He's dead from Andy Griffith. That guy is dead. Oh, God, help us. Let's see if I can find it really quickly. Wow. There's other things here. Actor Ernest Borgnine is dead. He's dead at 95.
Yeah,
Ernest Borgnine.
That's sad.
Kerry Kennedy. Oh, no, that was arrested. She was arrested. The cops have Sherman Hemsley from the TV show The Jefferson. He's dead at 74.
Yeah,
he died at his home in El Paso,
That's not
Texas.
that young. I mean, not that old.
Yeah, it's
74
not
is
that.
young.
Yeah. All right. Some of the affiliates are going to break right now. I think that's it for now. Anyone else
sad.
dead? Affiliates, 1 second. Garrett Reed, son of Andy Reid, coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. He was found dead of a drug overdose. He was 28.
That's
Garrett
tragic.
Reed, son of Andy Reid, coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. He was found dead of a drug overdose at 28.
Yeah,
and that's pretty
sad.
much all I have here of people that are dead. Marvin Hamlish was a big songwriter and wrote songs like The Way We Were. He died at 65.
Wow, why was he? Was
that's
it cancer?
pretty much it.
Was
I don't know what it
cancer?
was.
That's
all
young,
right,
65.
our affiliates have to break right now. It's the 14-minute mark. If you're watching on public access, we are going to go nonstop. If you're watching on leased access, the professional stations, they're breaking right now. Let's pause for a minute so they could go into their local spots and commercials. All right, public access, we're going to continue. We're going nonstop, 28 minutes coast to coast. I am Smokey River. This is Topic Talk. This is Susan Harvey.
Hi.
All right.
Are you sure Marvin Hamlish was 65
Yeah,
and not
I
old?
got it. It's
Wow.
definite.
Oh, he's young.
All right, so
Oh, he's very
public
successful.
access, we're going nonstop right now. The leased access broke. Commercial stations broke. They'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm Smokey River. It's Susan Harvey. This is Topic Talk. The stations, I'll tell you in a minute. I'll tell you really quickly. This is the Manhattan Neighborhood Network live from New York City. Everywhere else is DVD delay. Going through iPhone, iPad, MNN TV, MNN YouTube TV. The internet is MNN.org. The MNN Vimeo, VIM like Mary, EOTV. It's a new television station on the internet. They have chat rooms. Check that out. BCAT. Time Warner Cablevision, RCN Verizon Files in Brooklyn. BCAT's also YouTube. MNN's YouTube. BCAT YouTube. YouTube.com/BK Independent Television. On the internet, it's brickartsmedia.org, Time Warner in Bergen and Hudson counties, Comcast Cable, New Jersey, Comcast Network out of Philadelphia, Telstar 2 and 3, SpaceNet 1 and 2 is satellite in the United States, Satcom 5 satellite in Canada, U66, Talk Music Network, Virginia Beach, Talk During the Day, Music at Night, AT&T Cable, Florida, Comcast Cable, Dallas, Texas, RCN Cable, Chicago, Cablevision, Las Vegas, Nevada, TV 21, Blackjack TV in Reno, Community Television, Comcast Cable, Time Warner, California, Continental Cablevision, California, RCN Cable, California, Comcast Cable, California, Sunshine Cable, TV9, Colorado Springs, Verizon Files, Colorado Springs, Channel 23, Comcast Cable, Denver, Colorado, RCN Denver, Colorado, Houston Community Television, TV18, and Comcast Cable, Houston, Texas, the Verizon Files Network going national, QPTV, Queens, New York, RCN, Time Warner, Verizon Files, thanks to Gabriel, CTV, Staten Island, New York, Time Warner Cable, thanks to Susan. If you're watching on the professional stations, least access, they broke already. They'll be back in about 2 minutes, and their commercials, and they will continue the DVD after they're finished. If you're watching on public access, we're still on the air, and we're going non-stop. This is Media One Rock Solid Broadcasting, Topic Talk, Smoky River, Susan Harvey, Conception Alvarez is our producer, Buddy Dogg's our assistant director, and this is America's new talk show sensation, Canada's new talk show sensation. It's Topic Talk, live from New York City. Everywhere else is DVD delay, coast to coast. Come on that show anytime you want. Talk about anything you want. We do have openings, a few left. We have a couple of openings, a couple of camera operators, assistant director, and that's that. And before we get in the next topic, the affiliates are gonna join us in about 51 seconds, and then we're going to talk about more. So, public access, you're still with us. I'm Smoky River. This is Susan Harvey. Before we start getting into a topic, let the affiliates join us back at the 19-minute mark. Actually, I think it's a minute early, but we're going to see in a minute. So, what we're going to talk about next is I think they got a minute and 40 seconds. What we're going to talk about next is 10 states have the No Child Left Behind rule, which means all children have to, have the basic education no matter what the income is. It's a No Child Left Behind rule, which means all children have to have the basic education, meaning high school graduation, automatic rule, no matter what the rule is, what the income is, and we're going to talk about that. So what do you think about that, Susan? Well, we got 50 seconds.
Well, I think that's a very good goal to strive for, but a lot of these kids come from rough situations, so you need to make sure they have nutritional needs met, and you have to somehow get to the point where they won't be influenced by their peers and play hooky from school. I guess you have to have a strong truancy staff, or I guess the police could do the truancy, because I think there's a tendency right now for kids to not go to school. Not all kids, just some kids, but that's a big...
Let's just pause for 1 second. In 6 seconds. Just pause. And hi, welcome back. Some of the affiliates are back with us. This is Topic Talk. Welcome back, Least Access. Welcome back, Professional Stations. This is Topic Talk, Smoky River, Susan Harvey. We were talking about that 10 states have the No Child Left Behind rule, which means all children have to have the basic education no matter what the income is. You have to graduate high school. It's a law now. So for the affiliates that just joined us back, that's our topic right now. Welcome back on Topic Talk.
Well, I think there's... Besides making sure that the kids have proper nutrition so they don't fall asleep or find it difficult in school to participate, they also need to show up at school. And, some of them are heavily influenced by their parents or their families or their friends or their peers and don't want to go to school or don't see the need for... Well, I guess they could also stress goals a lot in school. If the teachers could find a way, or the schools or the city, if this is, the country could find a way that goals and enthusiasm and desire is somehow implanted in each student that they would find it cool to come to school. The problem is that the media and movies and TV, a lot of shows make it cool to rebel and not be interested in school and things like that. And I think that goes all the way back to the 50s, and lots of people were influenced by that. It would be nice if there could be a changeover and people could really be influenced in a positive way, and going to school could be cool, and learning could be cool, and learning about all kinds of subjects, especially things that you really need. You know, put more emphasis on math so people could, or financial issues, everything, so people could be well-rounded. But you got to really look out for kids too. No matter what, whether elementary or junior high or high school, they need somebody that they think cares about them, that they think cares about their study and cares about them graduating. And, they have to have some kind of sense of purpose for the future. And somebody's got to instill that in them, because, a lot of families don't push that and don't even know that and can't even do that. So there's a lot of things. It's good to say no child left behind, but there's an awful lot of elements to that. And so if they could get some good management to run that kind of a thing nationwide and get kids to really want to learn, which all sounds so cliche-ish, but, they really have to focus. So, it's sort of like New York City housing. I was reading the paper today how it's out of control, and a lot of the balls were dropped where there wasn't implemented management to take care of so many things that are necessary for things to run smoothly. And it's all goes back to instilling purpose and a desire to do well, whether it's the management or the workers or the teachers or the students. And that has to come from somewhere, and that has to be not abstract, but really, I guess, like tangible, in that people can see there's results. That's all I can say on that.
Okay, next topic. A little girl in a Walmart fought off a man trying to kidnap her and was successful. Congratulations to that little girl. You fought off a criminal. Now, for people out there, I know criminals watch television too. Leave the kids alone. Pick on someone your own size. Why are you kidnapping a little girl? Where is that going to get you? What's your opinions on that?
Well, I think that is really a mentally ill issue of the perpetrator. And
there's a lot of mentally ill people out there.
Well, and that's another problem that is being addressed right now. The fact that, and I think the Village Voice did a really great piece this week about the fact that there was a mentally ill person. The police came to help her get to the hospital, and I guess they were overly enthusiastic or whatever, and they tried to get the handcuffs on her, and they smashed her. She was very kind of heavy, and due to the medications, and her face was sort of smashed into the bed, and she smothered and died. So the problem is that, well, it's a good thing that they're not housing a lot of mentally ill and, where they don't get the help they need. But also, like the article said, all of us need to be aware or sensitive to the fact that all people need to be treated like human beings and need to feel empathy and need to feel listened to and safe. And with the mentally ill, they talked about, and the police department, they talked about this program they have in Memphis after something really bad happens. I think somebody was killed, and they have a crisis intervention, which is police officers that go the extra mile to train for many hours in how to deal with people that have emotional illnesses or upsets that make it difficult for police officers to deal with them. And so these volunteers are trained, but they haven't implemented that in New York because New York is not open to it for a variety of reasons. So that was what the gist of the article was. So, yeah, I think also that happened, I think it was an older girl, somebody tried to kidnap her. And that's a lot of impulse problem, and much deeper than just impulse problem. But I think people need to be aware how to take care of themselves, how to watch out for personal safety, be around other people. But it's scary. It's just it's important from early age that kids are able to, or people can spot different things that are going on with kids that make them want to go in directions such as, harming others. That's it.
All right, right now we're at 25 and change. I better tell you what we are. We're Topic Talk. I'm Smokey River at Susan Harvey. We're going live from New York City, coast to coast. Everywhere else it's DVD delay. I'm going to say this really quickly. Live from New York City. Everywhere else DVD delay. From my friends at MNN, Manhattan Neighborhood Network, Time Warner, RCN, Verizon, Fios in New York City on the iPhone, iPad, YouTube, MNN, Vimeo, television, which has chat rooms. Check it out. BCAT, Time Warner, Cablevision, Brooklyn, RCN, Verizon, Fios, brickartsmedia.org on the internet. BCAT, YouTube also.com. /BK Independent TV. MNN is YouTube TV. Time Warner, Bergen and Hudson counties on automation now. Comcast Cable, New Jersey. The Comcast Network out of Philadelphia. Telstar 2 and 3, Spacenet 1, 2, satellite in the United States. Satcom 5, satellite in Canada. U66, Talk Music Network, Virginia Beach. Talk during the day, music at night. AT&T Cable, Florida. Comcast Cable, Dallas. RCN Cable, Chicago. Cablevision, Las Vegas. TV 21, Blackjack TV, Reno. Community Television, Comcast Cable. Time Warner, California. Continental Cable, Asia, California. RCN Cable, California. Comcast Cable, California. Sunshine Cable, TV9, Colorado Springs. Verizon Fios, Colorado Springs. Comcast Cable, Denver. Houston Community Television, 18. Comcast TV, 18. Comcast Cable, Houston, Texas. Verizon Fios Network. QPTV, Queens, New York. RCN Time Warner. Verizon Fios, CTV, Staten Island. All right. And it's time to go already. We are America's new talk show sensation, Canada's new talk show sensation. It is time to go. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
We'll
Should
see
we
you
say
next
goodbye?
time. We'll
Okay,
see you
goodbye.
next time on Topic
Okay.
Talk.